Ladies and gentlemen, in true Leeds United fashion, the transfer window has just got messy. No Strand Larsen for now. Do Leeds have a backup? That is the question. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Happy Thursday. Hope you've all had a great day and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and more specifically rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Let's smash the support again as you've been doing the whole of 2026 so far. Let's go for 400 likes. I know it's a lot, but I know you can do it. Also subscribe if you are new as well. We are 9 subscribers of 21,500. So if you're not subscribed, if you're watching this not subscribed, firstly, why not? Secondly, just do it. Yeah? Subscribe. Cheers. And also get your comments in. Do Leeds United sign a striker before the window ends? I really want to know your thoughts on all of this today. And let's start off with the Strand Larsen news. Obviously, you probably all know it by now, but Crystal Palace are close to an agreement for £50 million for the transfer of Strand Larsen. This is 45 million upfront with 5 million in add-ons. Leeds did bid around 40 million. They reached 40 million, but they're not going to go any higher than that. It all got confirmed today. Obviously, there's Here We Go's in place from Fabrizio Romano. David Ornstein's tweeted this. It does look like it's going to get over the line, but there is still some doubts over this deal. I'm not keeping my fingers too crossed for this because I don't think Leeds United should go anywhere near 50 million. I thought 30 plus was quite a bit. I thought 40 was our max. 50 is crazy for someone who scored 1 goal this season. But the Telegraph states that the Gesand loan raises doubts on Palace pursuing a 45 million bid for Strand Larsen. Gesand from Aston Villa. It looks like he's going to go on loan to Crystal Palace. So they're just saying potentially it could jeopardise the deal that they've got in place. But however, BBC, Fabrizio Romano all report a verbal 50 million agreement in principle for Strand Larsen is done, with formal steps pending alongside the Gesand deal as well. So story still developing. Obviously, he's not there at Crystal Palace right now. I do rate Leeds for stepping away for this deal. I don't think he's worth any more than £40 million, but also we need a backup. We can't just be chasing him the whole time. If we knew that was their valuation, which I don't understand, it was their valuation, it was 40 million. When we bid 40 million, they've gone, no, we can get some more out of someone. And Palace look like they're the stupid ones going for that either way. They're spending 50 million on Strand Larsen, 35 million on Brennan Johnson. That's 85 million on 2 mediocre players, in my opinion. So Leeds United, for now, have stepped away from this deal. Obviously, when you're watching this, something drastic might have happened. Leeds might have gone in again. It all might have hijacked and crashed and stuff. But I have no doubt really that Leeds are going to go back in. I'm 90% sure that he'll be a Crystal Palace player. And good luck to him. He's a good striker, but also not worth £50 million. So who is the striker replacement? We've had one name that's been going around. I've been having a little look at some reports, and it's Oh Hyeon-Gyu. A report from the Daily Mail today claims that Genk's Oh Hyeon-Gyu is one of interest to both Leeds and Fulham as the deadline closes in. It states that Leeds are evaluating the South Korean star who has 10 goals in 30 matches in all competitions this season. He's 24 years of age. He's 6'1", used to play for Celtic before moving to Belgium and playing for Genk. He's known for his hold-up play, work rate, and strength up top. And it's looking as a transfer market sort of value of around 7 million euros. So a lot less than Strand Larsen, but a lot less it's a bit underwhelming, isn't it? Again, and obviously this is not necessarily going to happen, but it is less risk. I understand. I get that. Leeds are evaluating this. Nothing's been confirmed. All the sources are not too reliable. It's just the Daily Mail for now. But going from Strand Larsen to this guy who I've barely watched kick a ball, I'm not too, blown away by it. And Leeds do need a striker. I'm seeing so many people say Leeds don't need a striker. If DCL stops scoring, Nmecha at the moment is out. Joel Piroe, we'll speak about him next, might be on the move. So where do you go next? I think Leeds work better in a 3-5-2 personally than not this 3-5-1-1 that we're doing at the moment. I love Brendan Aronson. I think he's had a brilliant season, but I like the 2 big men up top. I think the best we've looked is when Nmecha and Dominic Calvert-Lewin are up there together. So I think we need to bring in another striker, and I hope we do. So let's talk about Joel Piroe next. Yesterday, Wales reports, and we spoke about it, that Ipswich potentially did bid for Piroe, turned down as a player, doesn't want the championship or a permanent move. He wants to stay and fight for the shirt. We've spoke about this over the last few weeks, but Florian Plettenberg did tweet earlier today that Joel Piroe is currently one of the top candidates for Rangers on loan until the end of the season. This will be the case if their deal for the striker Naderi collapses. At the moment, the team that I think it's Hansa Rostock Naderi is at, they're currently saying no for that deal. So Rangers are looking at Piroe, who's under contract with Leeds United until 2027. A loan might suit Leeds or it might not. I think at this rate, if we want to move forward, we need to sell these sort of players on a permanent transfer. I think don't get rid of Piroe if we're not bringing another striker. That would be suicide. But also, if there's another striker in mind that's better than Joel Piroe, like a Strand Larsen was, then fair enough. You let him go out on loan or you sell him permanently. If we've got no sort of idea of bringing anyone else in, you've got to keep Joel Piroe. You really, really do. So let me know what your thoughts on this one is, guys. Next up, we're talking Ethan Ampadu, a bit of good news on a days of collapsing transfer news. According to Team Talks, again, might not be the best of news. Leeds are ready to open talks over a new and improved deal for Ethan Ampadu. The captain has just under 18 months left on his existing deal and is in line for a sizable salary increase. Optimism from all sides that a deal can be agreed, and it's, that's good. He deserves it. He's been one of our best captains in years. I mean, he's taken the Premier League like a duck to water. He's been absolutely one of my favourite players this season, probably one of yours as well. And there's a lot of debate on Twitter at the moment saying, is he already better than prime Calvin Phillips? I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Calvin's one of my favourite players of all time, so I'm keeping out of that argument. But yeah, hopefully, maybe in the summer, we're looking at an Ethan Ampadu new contract and it'll be heavily deserved. I don't think anyone watching this would say, no, he doesn't deserve it. But yeah, good on him. Bit of good news after a day, like I say, of disappointing news in regards to transfers coming in. And last but not least, a bit of Arsenal team news. No Lukas Nmecha. Piroe is out as well. Nmecha, that was the reason he didn't come on against Everton. He got injured in the warm-up. Looks like a hamstring injury, but he shouldn't be out for too long. And Goodmanson already could return to the squad. I don't think Daniel Farke will risk it against Arsenal, especially how well James Justin played against Everton. And Dan James is available for selection and back in the squad. So that's also a good sign. It's like having a new signing, isn't it? Not at all. Leeds United do need to make a new signing. We really, really do. Very happy with Buonanotte, but we need a striker. I really do think we need a striker. And I'm seeing so many comments, people saying we don't need a striker. I really believe we do. DCL and someone else. You can have Nmecha off the bench. You can get rid of Piroe. That's what I would that's the perfect sort of thing. But I don't mind if it's not 40 million. If Leeds have got 40 million to spend, why have we just looked at Strand Larsen? Surely we've begun. I'm hoping the time this video comes out, we're linked with an absolute insane player. I really am. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Obviously, Leeds are in a good position right now in the league, so they might not want to risk too much, but I think Leeds need to. We need to. If we want to stay in the league, there's no point gambling with it. We might as well. If the money's there, like it clearly is, Leeds have gone 40 million for Strand Larsen. That's confirmed. There surely is another striker we can get on the cheap. Fingers crossed. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. Be sure to smash that like button on your way out of this video. Also, subscribe if you're new. Get your comments in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.